Hi, and welcome to this segment on changing the direction of the scale. And what we're doing in this section is that if you've mounted your scale and it's reading the incorrect manner, or in other words, it's going positive and you want it to read negative in a certain direction, or vice versa, then this is the section for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I'm talking about. On our mill, let's go ahead and zero out our x-axis, and let's establish a 0 point underneath our wiggler here. And right here, this is currently reading 0. And let's go ahead and move our table to the left, and you can see the display is decreasing. So let's go ahead and go to approximately -1 inch. That's pretty close, that's close enough. So let's go ahead and mark underneath here that this is now reading -1. Okay, now we've established that the display is reading a negative value to the right, and we want to have a positive value when it moves to the right. So what we need to do is we need to enter the parameters menu and change the direction in which the scale is reading. Now the way to do that is as the machine warms up, as we first turn the unit on, we can push the enter key as we see the version number displayed in the upper right hand window. And that allows us to get into the setup menu and change the direction of the scale reading. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and turn the display off and then back on. And as we see the version number displayed, then we're going to hit the enter key. There's the version, it said version 10. We hit the enter key, and that will enter us into the setup or the parameters menu. Now that we're in the setup menu, if we use the arrow keys, we can toggle through all the different items that are in the setup or the parameters menu. And what we want to do is we want to find where it says direction, and this determines the direction that the scales read. Go ahead and hit the enter key. Okay, so now you can see that select axis is displayed, and as we talked about earlier, we want to change the direction in which the X scale is reading. So let's go ahead and press the X button, and you can see it toggles to a 1. Now there's only 2 values. It's either 1 or 0 that can be displayed, and as we push through, you can see it alternates between the 2. But it used to be a 0 next to the x-axis. Now we've toggled it to a 1, so we've changed the direction in which the scale reads. Let's go ahead and hit enter, and then find the quit command. We'll toggle through here. Once we find that, we hit the enter key, and it brings us back to our normal display. So let's go ahead and on our mill, let's go back to our 0 point. Okay, so that was previously our 0 point. Let's go ahead and zero out the x-axis. Let's go ahead and bring our table to the left. And that's approximately our mark there. That's pretty close. So now we can see on our display that we have a positive approximately 1 inch, and as previous at this point here on our workpiece, it was a -1 inch. So we've been successful in changing the direction of our scale. I've shown you how to do it, and now you can do it too.